Eddie Hearn and DILLIAN Whyte offer to Luis Ortiz exposed. Stay tuned, coming up next.
Hey, this is Cassie, and you're watching Blue Blood Sports TV.
Shout out to Blue Blood Sports TV.
You're watching Blue Blood Sports TV.
Shout outs to Blue Blood Sports TV.
You're watching Blue Blood Sports TV. Hola, habla Cindy, está viendo Deportes TV.
Man, it is what it is. It's not old news, you know. Hearn's ducking Lewis. It's no doubt about it. I want to ask you another question about DILLIAN Whyte. They offered that fight. We accepted the fight before the Chisora fight that's happening now. They offered it. Hearn offered us the fight, but offered us, ridiculous money. A few $100,000, whatever, to go over there and fight over there. It's ridiculous money. That's one way of just getting out of saying you don't want to fight them. It's just, oh yeah, of course we offered the fight, but they didn't take it. Well, no one's going to take it, for $250,000 or whatever ridiculous money he offered.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So the offer that DILLIAN Whyte and Eddie Hearn offered to Luis King Kong Ortiz to face DILLIAN Whyte December 22nd, which would be tomorrow. Previously, DILLIAN Whyte came out and said that Ortiz priced himself out. He didn't want the fight, so on, etc. Luis King Kong Ortiz, DILLIAN Whyte then said that if Ortiz really wanted to fight, he could fight me December 22nd. Luis King Kong Ortiz came out and said, okay, I accept your challenge, let's make it happen. They then went into negotiations in which now Luis King Kong Ortiz and his team come out and expose Eddie Hearn and Eddie Hearn and DILLIAN Whyte, that they never really wanted this fight, and they offered Luis King Kong Ortiz a whopping $250,000 to face DILLIAN Whyte. I'll repeat that. You guys heard it. Maybe if you're scratching your head, I'll repeat it again. DILLIAN Whyte and Eddie Hearn offered Luis King Kong Ortiz a whopping $250,000. A $250,000 insult. And shouts out to my brother, the CALI ENIGMA Sports and Entertainment, for doing this interview with Luis King Kong Ortiz and his team. And this just goes to show, and this proves that they never wanted to fight. $250,000 to face DILLIAN Whyte, and they offered, and they gave Derek Chisora is reportedly receiving $5 million for this fight. Anywhere between $3.5 to $5 million for this fight versus DILLIAN Whyte. I'll repeat that. They're offering Derek Chisora anywhere from, I'll say it's $2.5 to $3.5 or to $5 million is what they offered Derek Chisora for the rematch. He's already fought DILLIAN Whyte 2 years ago, and DILLIAN Whyte pulled away with the victory. I thought Derek Chisora won the first fight, but they'll fight again tomorrow. But Luis King Kong Ortiz was willing to step in for Derek Chisora because they wasn't giving Derek Chisora what he wanted, which was $5 million for this fight. And so they offered Luis King Kong Ortiz a whopping, I'll repeat it again, a whopping $250,000 for this fight. After that, they gave Derek Chisora anywhere from $2 to $5 million. Amazing, isn't it? I know it is. I know it's amazing. This just goes to show and prove that Luis King Kong Ortiz is ducked. This just elevates Deontay Wilder's status because we know that Anthony Joshua avoided this fight with Luis Ortiz as well. Luis King Kong Ortiz continues to be ducked, and it's a shame. It truly is a shame at this point in time. But this just goes to show the tactics that Eddie Hearn uses when he's trying to avoid his fighter fighting another fighter. They'll lowball him to the point where you know that fighter is not going to accept $250,000. You know Luis King Kong Ortiz wasn't going to accept $250,000, point blank and period. And you never wanted to make the fight. That's just what it is. But that's all I got for y'all. It's your boy Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. You haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notification. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. Y'all already know what it is. Shouts out to the entire LDBC. Shouts out to New Media. Shouts out to Black Media Row. Make sure you like and share these videos. This just goes to show and prove that Eddie Hearn and DILLIAN Whyte never wanted to fight with Luis King Kong Ortiz, offering him $250,000. That's all I got for y'all. It's your boy Blue. Peace.
Blue